Hey, so I have a message for you today. It's actually a message for me, what I heard God tell me, but I felt led to share it because I feel like it's something that everyone needs to hear. So I was taking a shower, and it's so crazy because God tends to talk to me a lot when I'm taking a shower for some reason. But I heard Him tell me, I do not want to see you fail. And for me, it came at the right time because I'm going through a transition and I'm entering a new era in my life. I have times where I enter a new chapter, a new season, but this is the first time I feel like I'm entering a new era. So he gave me 3 reasons. He caused me to remember 3 things of how he's continuously showed up in my life and just like the continuous different ways that he tends to work in all of our lives, I feel like. So 3 of those reasons: one is he causes me to wait and be patient. And for me personally, waiting for God and having to be patient is like the hardest part of this walk with Jesus. Is so hard to wait and be patient because you don't know when something is going to happen. Like, you believe that it's going to happen, but you don't know when, because it can happen tomorrow, next week, and then it may happen 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? And so he doesn't want to see me fail. So that's why waiting and being patient is so necessary. Another reason, oftentimes we think, well, I think I'm being rejected or that something isn't going right, but as we know, God gives redirection because he doesn't want to see me fail. So he's going to redirect whatever the situation is or whatever it is that I'm after. He wants me to get there, but sometimes the way that I'm going about it is not the way that he wants me to do it. Or for instance, you may apply for a job and you may even know, I did so great in that interview, I just knew it was my job. And you don't get it. And it's redirection because he wants you somewhere else that's greater, something that's better for you. As we know, we don't know. God knows what's ahead of us. He knows everything. So you may feel that this is a perfect fit for you, but God sees what you don't see. He knows that you're not going to be comfortable there. He knows that this is a chaotic place and it's going to mess with your mental health. He knows. So he wants to put you somewhere greater and somewhere he knows you're going to prosper and that you're going to be happy. So having to wait and be patient and God-given redirection because he doesn't want to see me fail. The last, and I feel like it's the biggest thing, is preparation. So God is always constantly preparing me and you for what is next. He's always preparing us. In that waiting season when we're having to be patient, is preparation. That wait and that preparation is also building your faith. He wants you to know that he's still God, that everything's going to work out when it's supposed to. Preparation. The storms we go through, the trials that we go through, the hard things that happen, the ugly things that happen, the bumps on the road, the failed relationships. It's all preparation for where he is taking me. It's all preparation. And that's where James 1 verse 3 comes into play in my life. After all, you know the testing of your faith produces endurance. The testing of your faith. So all those times I'm going through trials and storms, my faith is being tested. And he wants me to endure those times. It also makes me think about when Jesus was walking on water and Simon Peter got out the boat and he had faith, and then he started looking at all the chaos, the storm that's going on around him, and then he started sinking. He stopped believing. And then Jesus told him, you a little faith, why did you stop believing? We can't stop believing when things get hard. So Three of the reasons I know God doesn't want to see me fail is He's constantly preparing me. He makes me wait and have patience. And He also gives me redirection when He knows something is not for me. And so I want to leave you with 3 Bible verses that were on my heart that I wanted to add to this video to kind of just add to this message. Is of course one of the most popular ones, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope for a future. Proverbs 19:2. Many plans are in a person's mind, but the Lord's purpose will succeed. We make our own plans, but God knows best. That's where that redirection comes in at. And Proverbs 14:29. Patience leads to abundant understanding, but impatience leads to stupid mistakes. That's where being patient and waiting comes in too, because when we move on what we know or what we feel or what we think is right or what we should be doing, it causes us to have stupid mistakes. So that's why when we fail and we stumble, it's our fault, because we try to move before God. God will never cause us to stumble or to fail. That's our own impatience that's causing us to have stupid mistakes. Well, to make stupid mistakes. But patience leads to abundant understanding. So I just wanted to share this message, and hopefully it resonates with someone. And I'll see you next video. Bye.